Hello and welcome back to our Relegation Regen Rebuild setup kind of video series that we've got going on here. Thank you very much to the 428 people that voted for the final team on the team that we will be using for our Relegation Regen Rebuild series this year. Now, the voting was quite interesting. 428 votes, as I say, the three teams there. Third was Newcastle United. They got 90 votes. Second was Fiorentina, 160 votes. And winning the poll was AC Milan, 178 votes. So AC Milan will be the team that we use for Relegation Regen Rebuild this season. Hopefully, you're ready for a big one as we take on, it's not the Serie A anymore. I'm going to have to work out what the Italian series, but my first career mode series in the Italian league, and it's going to be a little bit more interesting. I've got some rules in play that I'm going to briefly cover some of those now. I will obviously cover them again once the series starts up, but this is what I want to put into play. So rule number one is all youth players from the first scout reports must be signed and put into the team. So what that means is we'll send out our first three scouts, and the reports that come back from those three reports, all of those players must be signed into the team. And that's how we begin. We're going to start in season one. There won't be any simulating in this one. Obviously, we'll be down in the second league, and we're going to have to grow from there. So all the youth players from the first scout reports will be put into the team, and that's how we will begin. The second rule is once the first 11 are signed, future youth players must reach an overall of 60 in the youth academy before joining the team unless they ask to leave. So we're going to keep signing good players into that youth academy, getting rid of the rubbish and whatnot, but they have to hit 60 before they're allowed to have a contract. So those first initial scout report, the first three, they will be the only players that we have until other youth players hit 60 overall. So just creating a little bit more of a challenge. Rule number three is that we can use in the first season a scout future star, so we will purchase that as I like to do in all of my career modes. So we'll have one key marquee kind of player at the start to build the team around, but you can only sign one for the entire career mode. Number four is I'm putting in a transfer embargo for 2 seasons. No transfers in or out of the club. We'll only be able to release players. So if we fill up the whole team with youth academy players and we're trying to make money, no, that's not happening. We can only release them. We're not allowed to sell them. We can't buy any regens. We can't bring anyone into this team for 2 seasons. Rule number 5 is no preseason tournaments for 2 seasons, so no generation of money there either. And that'll make more sense once the season and career mode actually starts up. And the final rule I'm putting in play at the moment is all money from the board must be spent on scouts and the scouting network, leaving only a $1 million budget and $10,000 in wages for 2 seasons. So when you start up the career mode, obviously AC Milan is going to have a shitload of money. And what we need to do with that is buy 5-star scouts so we can get good youth talent into this team. But the rest of it, I'm just going to keep blowing on the scouting network, getting 5-star scouts there to go out and look for things. That's the best way to blow all that cash. Hopefully the objectives don't come back and bite us in the bum on that one. But that's what I'm planning for at the moment. I'm going to reduce the money to as close to $1 million as I can for season 1 and season 2. So basically we won't be getting any generation of real cash until season number 3. So it's going to be a bit of a slug out here in the first couple of seasons, but it should keep this career mode quite interesting. Right, so now that you know the rules, and there will be a couple of other ones that I come up with once I work on the storyline and the scenarios. You know, we're building here. We're building this career mode with you people at home. But I've got some more things for you guys to vote on. We need to pick a manager for this Relegation Regen Rebuild series. I did ask you for some suggestions in the last video. Thank you very much if you did make a comment. I've gone through all of those and sort of picked out, what have I picked out? 6. Lots of the ones that had a lot of votes are definitely in here, and a couple of interesting selections. So the first manager you can choose, there will be a straw poll down below, so get onto that straw poll and get voting. I do appreciate you just clicking that, making your vote, have your name heard in this career mode. The first one is Chunso Ro, the South Korean CDM playing in our Cheltenham series, really starting to make a name for himself here in Season 6, just holding down that central midfield role. There was a lot of, you know, those thumbs up for him, so he's definitely in here. Chunso Ro. Oh, there he is! There Here he fucking is! Chunso Rose done it! Well. He's popped up. An inspirational Shangmin Lee has found this man in his own fucking image and he's knocked it in with the left. Oh, that's hooked back late, coming off the sidebar. A class finish from Chunso Ro, his first goal of this season. And fuck me, cracking strike. Cheltenham with another goal on the board. And this one is all wrapped up here. The second player for you is Abdelhak Touré, the Hack Attack. Now, he was our star French striker in our series last year with Bayern Munich. So, yeah, if you want to vote for him and bring him in as the manager of the new Relegation Regen Rebuild series here in Italy, vote for the Hack Attack. To Lolo. He creates. Sam Freese puts it out to Del Overguard. Lolo's kept running. Here's Lolo. He's been big in big games. He whips it inside. Touré turns on it. Touré gets in! Yes! Touré opens the account. 26 minutes gone. And it's Bayern Munich taking the lead. Lolo with an incredible run through the defensive line. Slipped into the Hack Attack. Turns his man inside out. And a class finish for his 20th goal for the season. It's 1-0 Bayern Munich. And what a fitting finish that was from Touré. Oh, mate, he's been there all season for us. And he's put it in to give us a 1-0 lead in 26 minutes here in the Champions League final. And his 10th goal in the Champions League. He's been absolute red hot here. And it's 1-0. The third selection for manager is Davide Lombardi. Now, he was our Scout Future star in the Journeyman series, which we've just finished probably a month or so ago. And he went through all of the clubs with us. The big Italian stallion, a 91 overall striker. If you've come to this channel for the Journeyman and now you're looking for some more stuff, maybe he was your favorite player. Yeah, feel free to vote for him. He is Italian, and that's why a lot of people were suggesting him to be the manager of this club. To Quinones. Goes back to Zaha. Back to Quinones. He cuts inside. Lombardi. Oh! What can't this man do? What can't this man do? 2-0 Swansea. Well, look at that. A little bit of build-up play. Quinones. Elias let it go through his legs, and Lombardi's just turned on it, snapped it home. What a finish. What a striker he is. Our Scout Future star from Season 1 at Perth Glory. He's made his way through 5 clubs with Fabian Bush, and now he's dropping in goals like that. Oh, beautiful. He's got 16 goals in the championship. Not a bad return. Now, number 4 is a bit of a fan favourite. It is JDT, Jean-Daniel Tamite, the Ivorian striker from our Cheltenham side, the Didier Drogba regen, who has been absolutely dominating for Cheltenham in this career mode that's going to be wrapping up very, very soon. But if you want him, you know, it's hard. Strikers do get a lot of attention, and they seem to be fan favourites because they're the ones banging in the goals. But if you think he's got managerial capabilities, let me know in the comments. Hit those votes and get voting for JDT to be manager of AC Milan. Well, Tamite from 42 yards. Stranger things have happened. He's going to have a red-hot crack at this. Whips it up. Oh, what a goal! Our first free kick in the whole fucking FIFA 17 comes from Tamite. Holy shit, Dick. That could be one of the greatest free kicks in this career mode. Right there. It could be the only one we score. Oh my fucking god. 42 yards out. Tamite laces one into the top left-hand corner. Fuck you, MK Dons, he reckons. It dips late. It goes in. What a fucking free kick. Jean-Daniel Tamite. Wow. So, mate, that was fucking brilliant. JDT is back, ladies and gentlemen. His 3rd goal for the season. Oh, Cheltenham, you beautiful thing. Number 5 is Alfie Cooper. He started off as the captain. He was our Scout Future star in the Cheltenham series. A little bit of a fall from grace. Felt he was bigger than the club. We let him go to Man City on a short-term loan. We've brought him back, and he's really performing out on that wing. A stalemate of the Cheltenham series, obviously he is, because he's our Scout Future star. But if you feel that he could, you know, with his injuries and that, maybe has some tactical brain, and he can get in here and possibly manage AC Milan. Gets the streaming run. Alfie Cooper. Get in! Fuck yes! Captain's goal! Big Alfie Cooper comes up big. It's 2-2. What a fucking streaming run from Cheltenham, and it was Costa, the magician, in the middle of the pitch. Have we found a role for him in the cam position? I'd written him off. I'm trying to transfer the fucker out. But he is having an absolute game. Pinpoint passing. Finds Cooper. And Cooper just smacks it home. It's 2-2 on the day. 2-2 on aggregate. Alfie Cooper only with his probably second goal for the season, I think. And what a peeler it was. It's 2-2. Come on, Cheltenham. Now the final selection here for the manager for AC Milan, number 6, is Massimo Samprisi. He is from the Bayern series. He came in the cam role. He was the Pirlo regen, and he was just clinical, passing those balls through to Toure and scoring a few himself. So he's Italian as well. Just get that Italian theme back into the game. If you feel he should be the manager of AC Milan in our Triple R series. Great work from Sammy Stevens. Puts it out in front. Abdulhak Toure works his way into the box. Oh, it's Samprisi! Gets in! We equalise. Toure took it forward, got picked off, but Samprisi was there to pick up the crumbs. Well, great work again from Sammy Stevens. Toure just couldn't pull the trigger, sandwiched between two men at once. Never a comfortable feeling, I can tell you that right now. But Samprisi has finished that one with class, and it is 1-1. We're back in the game. Get in, lad. Samprisi just relishing that cam roll now. And we are back. So that's all 6. You've seen the little few clips there, and just keep the video a little bit interesting, but get voting, and we'll have a couple more follow-up videos. This series, I've got a feeling now, will start up as soon as Cheltenham finishes, because I'm working on something else. I don't want to rush it. It's not quite ready. It's hard to say. I'm gonna keep the cat in the bag. If that's ready when Cheltenham finishes, I will start that series before Relegation Regen Rebuild starts. But at this stage, I'm feeling now that the AC Milan series will probably start up as soon as Cheltenham finishes. So get voting on the manager. I need that so I can start working on the backstory. And that's all we've got for you today. So thank you very much for voting. AC Milan is the team that we're using. Get voting in the straw poll to who to be the manager. And other than that, I've got a bit of setup work to do behind the scenes. And I'll start releasing a few little bits and pieces, probably on Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter, that is the key spot to get in contact with me. Messages, feedback, banter with some of the other subscribers and the likes. So get onto Twitter if you're not already a part of it. It doesn't take long. Sign up an account and be a part of the festivals and fun. But that's where I'll leave it today. Thank you very much for watching this video. We'll see you next time. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one.